Hi everyone, it's Belinda. I'm back with a project that I've been working on since January. Those of you that have seen my mini albums before shouldn't be surprised when I tell you this thing came out super thick and a lot bulkier than I thought, but it'll be a nice piece standing up like this. This mini album is for a friend of mine named Jan from Idaho, and we decided that we wanted to swap Christmas minis, but we wanted the opportunity to wait until after the holidays when things settle down a little bit and really have the time we needed to work on the project at our own pace. So here it is at the end of February, and I have finally got this thing done and it's ready to go off into the mail to Idaho. But I wanted to do a video. I spent a lot of time on this mini album. I put a lot of thought into what I wanted to do. This person is very important to me, and I wanted her to have a mini that she would really enjoy. So let's just jump right in. It's a paper bag mini. It's got 6 paper bags inside. They're bound together with a hair tie. The mini is going to be designed to be displayed standing up on end like this. So here is the front. I'm going to turn it on the end first so you can see what's here. It's just a lot of different kinds of ribbons. Jan loves this look, and so I wanted her to have something that she would really like. So it's just a lot of different fluffy ribbons. There's a charm here that I made. It's got some fragments on it. It's got some buttons and a couple of gems, some little doodads. Now on the cover, what you see here, this is a wood veneer that I cut with a Tim Holtz on the Edge die to just finish off this edge of the cover page. It's got a Prima flourish on it. The flourish has been attached to a piece of acetate so that it would form a pocket here. In the pocket is an acrylic tag. I'm going to put it over this so you can see it. It's an acrylic tag. I've stamped it with StazOn ink with a script stamp. But I want to show you how you make that. To make that, you use this 3D glitter gel and an embossing stencil that looks like this. It's a metal stencil. You hold that down and then you apply this with a popsicle stick, lift the stencil off, and then let your glitter gel dry. The flowers here, this is just a velvet poinsettia that I got from Michaels. These 2 little flowers here are made with this raffia tie. What you do is it will spread out like that. So I spread out a length of it, and then I used it like the Tim Holtz tissue tape. He did a video on how to make a little flower like this, and I believe that Robin at Enjoy Stamping did a tutorial on that technique as well. So if you want to learn how to do those little flowers, that's where I would look. On the cover there's some acrylic leaves right here, and then over here this is a Christmas ornament that I've had for a long time. I alcohol inked it a little bit to give it a little more copper look to match the colors on the album. Okay, so to open it, it's just it's closed with a I'll show you the back. It's just closed with a wide ribbon and a piece of Velcro. So the back here, these are 3D popped up ornaments that match the paper back here. This is paper from my stash. It's some of the oldest that I have in my stash. Okay, so let's get in here. Those of you that saw my sneak peek, whoops, it jumped right out of there. Those that saw my sneak peek saw this page, and it says treasure these moments. It's got a little flower that I made with some organza ribbon. Just gathered it up and then glued it down. The same organza ribbon I used right here to do this trim, and then put the red sparkly ribbon on top. There's a Tim Holtz fragment here with a graphic 45 Santa Claus underneath it. And so the papers in this book are from a lot of different collections, so when I remember them I'll tell you what they are, but for the most part they're just from a lot of different ones. This is just a tag and another tag, and then there's a little mitten here. This is red velvet, and then behind it is a journaling spot. Okay, and then this pocket here pulls out, so you can put some photos inside there. Okay, and then on this page I've got a big acrylic snowflake. This is part of a Prima flower that I took just the center out because it would have been too big. There's a couple of tags here, room for a photo, and then this is the first paper bag, so there's room for a photo here, and there's a photo mat and a journaling spot, and then another photo mat and journaling spot here. And this is an acrylic, so she can actually slide a photo behind there if she wants to, and it'll stay right in. In the first pocket, there's a large photo mat, and there's a tag here. I used some of the soft flock on the poinsettia to give it a fluffy feeling texture. And then room for a photo or journaling back here, and then a little Tim Holtz journaling tag. Okay, and then this page, this tag, it's just a image that I found. Little pocket with an angel. This is an acrylic pocket, so you can slide your tag. Well, you could if you had two hands. Slide your tag right back inside of there, and there's room for a photo behind here. And then the other page, well, room for a photo. Actually, this one goes right here. And room for a photo on the back. It says fun. And then on this side, it says Merry Christmas. And then there's a journaling spot or a photo mat to tuck in behind there. Okay, on this page we've got a little mini album, a little mini flip book right here. It's got a magnet closure so it stays shut on its own. It says Merry and Bright, and then let's see if I can get that to show up. There's a snowflake on every other page. This is just a Martha Stewart edge punch right here. And there's another snowflake. And I don't know if you can see, there's another snowflake. And there's another snowflake. And then that makes a pocket back there, and here's a Santa Claus tag, room for a photo, and then another smaller flip book. So I wanted to give Jan lots of spots for pictures in this mini album. This is a vellum page. It's got a little piece of, it's just very fine paper. It's a German word, Scherenschnitte, I think is how you say it. I'm probably wrong, but anyway, it's really pretty and lacy and delicate, and it just looks gorgeous over the top of this vellum. And then the vellum is backed with a piece of snowflake acetate, so she can tuck pictures in here as well. Okay. This page has a Tim Holtz rosette made out of the vellum. I believe that's Webster's Pages paper. And then here's a Santa Claus. Let's see if his glimmer shows up a little bit. And journaling on the back. This tag with more journaling on the back. And then here's an acetate pocket. That angel is so pretty. And then there's a couple of little tags here. This little swivel tag. And room for more little photos or notes. And then in this pocket, there's just a real simple vellum photo mat. And then on this side, a stamped glittered tree image. And then on this page, there's a snowflake A little bit of beaded trim, and this little tag tucks in behind the snowflakes, and you can put some more journaling on the back here. And then on the other side it says Noel, and there's another tag that can just tuck in behind the metal embellishment. Okay. Oh gosh, I hope that shows up. Maybe I can zoom this page in a little bit. There. Okay. I've seen these little flip books on YouTube before, but I'll tell you what, I have not been able to figure them out. Oops, I have a pearl that's sort of migrated. I better fix that. I hadn't been able to figure out how to do them. I saw the tutorial, and there's just something in the way my mind works. I just couldn't figure it out. So I did my best. It is not quite exactly like you've seen other people do, but it at least allowed me to do that kind of a pocket in this mini. So we'll untie this. And each pocket has a little tag, and it goes like this. There's a little snowflake. You can tuck a photo behind that, and again, each pocket has a little tag. Okay, and then this page goes here, and there's another tag, and then it opens up here. And there's one more tag. Okay. Now, on this page we've got a balloon tag. This is, I think this is Webster's Pages paper. And then there's an acetate circle here with journaling lines on it, and a photo can be slipped behind there. This has been edged with distress stickles and then glossy accent highlights on the Santa Claus and on the garland across the top of the balloon. And then there's also glossy accents accented on the Santa Claus here and across this balloon. There's a little acetate pocket here so the balloon can tuck in. This is just a little photo wallet, just to add more space for photos. This tag has some of the floral, gosh, I think it's called Soft Flock. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it. I've got two different brands, and I think I get the names all mixed up. And it's got a little bit of glossy accents on it. And then on this page, this little border is actually loose, so she can tuck a photo right under there. And room for a big photo on each one of these pages. Okay, and then in this pocket, oh, I should mention, each one of these pockets is trimmed with some vintage lace. For the most part, they're from old lace collection that I've had, but there are a few newer laces in there as well, because I wanted a variety of colors, so this one is one of the old laces that I had. Okay, let me zoom back out a little bit. Alright, and this tag is just an old image, couple of photo mats, and a journaling spot there. And then on the back, just a big photo mat. If she wants to cover up Santa Claus, she can put another picture in there. And this is a pretty little photo mat here. And I know Jan loves vintage birds, so I had to make sure this made it in there. On this page I've got a little acrylic key, the Tim Holtz tissue flower, an acrylic tag back here with a piece of vellum behind it and journaling on the back. There is, oops, getting away from me, a little envelope with a note inside. It says making a list, and it says to Santa on the front. And then here's a little tag. These are the Tim Holtz snowmen dies. He's got a little snowflake Brad in his hat. And there are 4 of them. And then on the back there's room for journaling on each one of the snowmen. Okay, And this page, I've got a little, this is the key and this is the little lock that matches it, and the lock makes the pocket, and the two little tickets will sit in there. And this is one of my favorite pages. There's a little pocket. It says Merry and Bright. Same here on the page, it says Merry and Bright. This is an embossed page with more of the vintage lace. And then this will pull out. I made the little flower with some of the punches. Jan sort of encouraged me to take that on. This little tag will pull out of the envelope, room for a photo. There's vellum on the back here. And then this is, I think it's Graphic 45 Botanica Bella paper line. I just love that paper. It looks beautiful with a Christmas page. Okay, in this pocket there's another little photo mat that I've put some glossy accents on. And then a tag that I've tied together here. Room for a bigger photo in there. And then there's an embossed glittered snowflake on there. It's one of the Tattered Angel snowflake stamps. And this is very simple. It just says Noel. I loved the stamp. And then another real simple photo mat. Okay. Okay, on this side there's a mulberry flower. This has a little metal leaf here that I found. An acrylic snowflake, or an acetate snowflake, sorry. A little metal tag. And then there's a hair clip with a ribbon on it that holds these together. There's a little vintage postcard with a snowman on it, room for a photo. And then on this tag, this is a metal frame, and then you can slide a photo there, and also room for a photo and journaling on the back. And these just tuck right in behind. Okay, and then I've got a couple of chipboard ornaments hanging here. You can put little photos or notes on them. And then on this page, this is another one of those cut paper designs, this little black frame. And what I did was I adhered it with glossy accents and covered the paper, the whole surface of the paper with glossy accents. So I'm not sure if you're getting the detail on there, but it gives it a really pretty frosted looking texture that I just loved. And this little band here is open, so she can tuck a photo behind here too. Okay, this little pocket, or this little tag has a belly band on it, and it's the Martha Stewart, I think, or EK Success Punch, and let's see if you can see it better there. And another tag. Compliments of the Season, that's from the Graphic 45 papers. And then in this pocket it says Believe, and a photo or a postcard, and another mat with a snowflake on it, and a Santa Claus and a tag that tucks right in behind there. And then on this side there's a little glittered branch that holds this tag in. Okay, on this page now, I saw this on somebody else's video, and I have to apologize, I don't remember the name of the person that did it, but she did this really cute little present that pulls out, so I did the same idea. And then these little tags here are adhered with a magnet, so there's a magnet inside of here, and both of these little tickets for journaling just adhere right there by the magnet. Okay. This page, we've got a tag here. The sleigh just gives us another little pocket. Here's a little tag back here. And this frame is open at the top, so you can stick a photo in there as well. For this long video, I'm grateful that YouTube's given me more time. This one says a photo mat, and then it's got a beautiful crystallized tree. And then there's another photo mat. And then this beautiful tag. Jan again loves vintage bird images, so I had to put that in there. I thought she would like that. and then room to journal on the back. And then the last page, just jumped right out of the pocket, says, gosh, I hope you can see it, Jingle. And then this is one of the Tim Holtz deer, and I cut it chipboard, and then I layered the wood veneer over the top of it. It's a little bit of moss from my yard, and room for a nice big photo. And then this tag has been covered with ribbon. It's got a little dangle on it, and then room for journaling. It'll tuck right behind the banner. And the last page here, had to include one of my metal tags that she can add photos to. And then this tag, this button came from a shop that's in the mall that's right next to the Louvre, or right kind of starts underneath where the Louvre is in France. So I told her I was going to tuck a special button in her package. This is a canvas tag. I did a rub-on on the back, and just adhered 2 pieces of canvas together. It's got Glamour Mist on it, and the edges are all inked. And then there's a little metal plate here that I alcohol inked and sanded up a little bit. And then this tag is using one of the techniques that Tim Holtz showed in his 12 Days of Christmas this year. And then there's room for a photo on the back. So this is Jan's Christmas Mini. It's already the end of February, and I'm so glad to be able to send this off to her. I have really enjoyed this project, and I'm happy to send this to one of the sweetest people in the world. I'll put her YouTube video down below because she posted a video of the album she made me, and let me tell you, that thing is gorgeous. It is absolutely breathtaking. So please, if you really want to see somebody that has a lot of talent, you need to go check out her channel. It's Yorkie Yodel Dog, I believe, and I'm going to put it right down below so you can find her link right there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments, and stay tuned for some nice springy projects coming up because I'm so done with Christmas. Thank you, everybody. Bye.